What's up, YouTube? Franchise Sports TV back again with another video. Before I begin, like, share, subscribe. So, three things I want you guys to do. And also comment down below. I know you guys are going to comment. So, it's almost like a part two, maybe. Depends. But not too long ago, I think it was probably on Friday or something, last week or something like that, I asked a question. One word to describe Giannis in a poll. Not in the poll, just a question. Some of y'all said beast. Some of y'all said Thanos, competitor, inspirational, king, a whole bunch of stuff, right? But before I ask the question, the reason why I asked that question, because I think I made a video the day before that, or even in the live stream. I think I made a live stream, and some of y'all were in it. And I was talking about KD with him and the Phoenix Suns, right? And I kind of said I had a problem with him being on the Suns. And most of you guys agreed that since he's been on, technically ever since he's been in the league, but we ain't going to count OKC because that happened naturally, how they got James Harden and Westbrook. But ever since he left OKC, this man always has been a part of a super team. He's been on a super team with the Warriors. He's on a super team with the Nets that fell. And now I wouldn't count the Suns as a super team, but he's still back with, he's back, like backed. He's teamed up with now Devin Booker and Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton. And I said, this man cannot lead a team by himself. I don't think he's competitive as people making him think he is. And some people disagree. And I don't have a problem with that. But I just have a problem. It just bugs me that this man just keeps continuing to go on teams like that. But at the same time, I have no problem with KD, the player, meaning skill-wise. I think he's fantastic. I think he's better than LeBron skill-wise. But the reason why I brought up Giannis is because all these players, I mentioned this a couple weeks before, all these players move around too much and try to buddy up. And I think that's one of the reasons why the NBA, one of the reasons, not all, I had to clarify myself sometimes because some people don't seem to listen. They just get emotional and start whining and complaining in the comment section. But I think one of the reasons why the NBA is the way it's at right now, it's been at the way it's at for the last couple of years, it's this whole AAU buddy ball crap. Let me let you guys on a secret. So after KD joined the Warriors, I pretty much didn't watch too much of that. Like I did kind of watch the rest of that season because I thought they was still vulnerable. I thought in that conference finals with the Spurs, and Kawhi didn't get hurt, I thought they would have had a tough time trying to beat the Spurs. But after that, after Zaza stuck his foot out on purpose, that's really playing dirty right there. Not what Giannis did, what other people keep saying about Kyrie. It's pretty much a wrap for the NBA after that. I don't think LeBron couldn't did anything. Well, he did have Kyrie and Kevin Love. They was just better. But it kind of turned me off of basketball because, all right, so granted, you guys got the freedom and everything to sign whoever you want to sign with, but is it really good for the sport? Its viewership? I guess some people like that. I don't because I don't think it's competitive at all. And it bugged me with KD more than LeBron did. KD went to a team that you got beat by. Also, you already plan on going to that team for some reason, which even grows even more suspicious. But you went to a team that beat you in the conference finals, which is, like Stephen A. says, the worst move as possible. And he keeps joining all these other teams after that. The reason why I brought up Giannis is because he's a competitor. This is what the sport is missing. Competitiveness. There's no competitive nature anymore. Like I said in the previous video about Kobe, it pretty much died when Kobe retired. But a whole bunch of those guys retired because all those players from the 2000s, at least, that's probably the last really competitive group. Kobe wanted to go at you. KG wanted to go at you. Now, Tim Duncan, yeah, he wanted to go at you. He wanted to beat you too, but he never showed it. Paul Pierce wanted to go at you. All these people were competitive. Iverson, Ray Allen, T-Mac. All these people were competitive. I don't see that too much these days. I don't see no real competitors. I don't see nobody just staying with their old team and trying to work it through. Everybody gonna keep bringing up, but OKC couldn't do this for you. I don't care about all that. Ain't talking about Drew Holiday. In order for the Bucks to get Drew Holiday, they had to go into the luxury tax. So what? Giannis still stayed. He was gonna stay no matter what, cause he didn't want to join nobody else. He didn't want to join LeBron. We see how that's going right now when people join LeBron. He didn't want to go to Toronto. He didn't want to join Miami with Jimmy Butler. He didn't want to do none of that. For some reason, why would you want to go join Jimmy Butler in Miami after they just beat you? I don't get that. It's like the Yosemite Sam. You can't beat them, join them. Waving the white flag with Bugs Bunny at the end of the episode. That's what KD did. Now, I give it, LeBron didn't do that. LeBron didn't go join freaking the Boston Celtics. You know, he did create a super team in Miami, but still, he went to a Miami team that was trash the year before that. Because I think Dwayne Wade was suffering through injuries, a lot of injuries with that team. But that's why everybody likes Giannis. Most part. He's a competitor. He's humble. He's a beast. People call him Thanos. I don't know why. He's everything that the old NBA was. And that we don't really see too much anymore. Maybe you might see it later on. Maybe everybody can realize, I think Damian Lillard realized this, that maybe just staying on your old team is better. Maybe sometimes it's not always about getting the ring out. Maybe it is, but trying your hardest to get a ring. And do it the way you do it. The right way, as Giannis said. A lot of people did it the right way back then. And some people, everybody compared, probably going to bring up the Boston Celtics. And it's like they drafted some of these players. But it's not like when Larry Bird lost to the Lakers or something like that. He went to go join the Lakers or go try to go join Mike in Chicago. Came back the next year and try it again with the same team. But anyways, some people might not get this. The NBA is just missing competitiveness, and I think the only person that's really out there trying to beat everybody, don't care who's who, don't care who's friends with who, ain't trying to be buddy with you. We can do that after the game, but as far as the game, I don't care what you say. I'm gonna find a way to go out there and defeat you some way, somehow. And that's the only person I see right now is Giannis. Maybe Joel. Maybe it's some people that have that, but I think that's why so many people like freaking Giannis like that. Because he's not part of this NBA superstar system that they got now. And all these motherfuckers, all they want to do is look good in their freaking weirdo clothes and money and drive fancy cars and date all kinds of Instagram models. You know who I'm talking about. If you get who I'm talking about, type 1 in the chat below, in the comment section below, if you get who I'm talking about when it comes to that. But anyways, that's just my thoughts about it. It bothers me that some of these players move around like that and just want to join each other like that. It does. Because I grew up in the 90s, watching the 2000s. Yeah, some people joined up, but everybody still had their team. Now player movement is crazy. I don't know. Tell me what you guys